Welcome mates, I am Bloodthirsty Lord, but you can call me Lordy, and today we're back once again on Predator Hunting Grounds. In this video, we'll be discussing the new gameplay release of a trailer of how the experience will be in Predator Hunting Grounds as playing Marine and also Predator, whilst highlighting some new weapons and doing a quick breakdown of this trailer. But before we do get into this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button to keep up to date with the content as soon as it does get released. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. Alongside the latest trailer of Predator Hunting Grounds, we've gained more information about what the game's supposed to be through the experience of a Marine and also Predator, highlighting some of the new weapons you could possibly use within this game, starting off with some of the consumables or items that you can throw around towards the Predator as a Marine, and that is stun grenades. So there's some type of stun mechanic or concussion grenade mechanic within this game to slow down the Predator, or maybe you'll be using that to stop the Predator from completing executions or downing your teammates in general when he does have the time to execute them. I think stun grenades will be chucked towards the Predator as a way to stop that from happening, give a chance for your friendly member to run away from that. And one of the main weapons that the Marines will use are ARs, assault rifles, and the AK-47 does shine here as they highlighted multiple times within the gameplay. And also they highlight another ability for the Marine in the bottom right corner of their HUD, highlighting a knife icon. This could be a throwing knife ability, which you pretty much can throw a knife towards the Predator and make it bleed from a distance, or that may be the charges of the possibility of creating a melee strike or knife strike towards the Predator, which we do get to see in the trailer as well, which we'll talk about very soon. The next weapon for Marines would be the shotguns, and they seem to be semi-automatic with a 7-shot mag, as you're able to use that to spray and pray towards the Predator and hopefully do enough damage up close with it. And this is possibly the first time we get to see another weapon in the first person aspect or perspective that isn't just the AK-47 or a submachine gun, and they didn't hold back from releasing more information about that. They also highlighted a LMG, which seems to consume around 120 bullets or around that equivalent, but this gives a chance for players that may be less experienced to shoot the Predator with less damage per bullets, but also give them a chance if they do miss, they can recover from it and also shoot down the Predator. But expect longer reload times with this item compared to an AR or submachine gun. And within this trailer, we had a couple glimpses of what the Predator can do as well with its weapons, as they highlight a new throwing in air ability for the Predator, which they can use to cast that ability towards a Marine, a select Marine from one of the 4 Marines that he can target, and then once he does throw that net, it will pin that Marine down to the floor until someone can help him escape. A Marine or team player has to go towards that position and slash it with their knife, and then the team player that was pinned will be released from that throwing net, which means the Predator can't pounce and destroy the enemy since he's going to most likely run away, the Marine player. So I'd expect that as being a mechanic to hold down players and create another point of conflict in certain areas, maybe narrow areas, wide areas. Whenever that throwing net ability is activated, expect chaos right behind it. And if that presence of the Predator being able to pin down players wasn't enough, the Predator can leap while doing a spear attack at the same time, which links to a ground pound ability or perhaps a ground damage ability in the area effect. So he's able to leap towards an area as a Predator with his spear and do damage in the area that you do land towards the Marines. That has been insane to see in action, and maybe a very intense moment when you do see the Predator mid-air and you hope to put a couple bullets into him before you take that damage and die from that damage. But we have to see this in gameplay and see how good it actually is. Is there charges behind it? Can he do it constantly? We'll find out more about that once we do get the game in our hands. They also highlight a moment or interaction between a Marine and a Predator as they do a 1v1. Yeah, a 1v1. That's incredible. I didn't expect that at all. You got the Predator using his wrist blade or her wrist blade, and also the Marine using their knife against each other. And it seems like the knife is able to stun the Predator for around 0.25 seconds. Around that, so I'm not sure that's a mechanic they'll be going around, as players will be able to knife the Predator maybe once or twice and put a stun effect on them before they destroy their team members. We also see the appearance of a massive LMG. There was another LMG in the gameplay as well. It's like a second variant, but doesn't really matter. Just there's options of weapon choices, which is expected, but they do showcase a massive LMG of around 270 bullets in the mag. This reminds me of a smart gun, because the way it looked like a smart gun weapon, which essentially gives you the chance to actually use pretty much aimbot features against the Predator. That's what it was in every other game. I'm not sure if they're going to do the exact same thing here, because it is a smart gun and you expect it to be doing that, but we need more gameplay, that's for sure. But it is in the game, some sort of smart gun or really large LMG that you can use. Those are all the weapons that were highlighted within this trailer for the Predator Marine, but also they did showcase the Marine missions more in detail. They had other missions up here on the top right corner, but also the final extraction being the chopper and what it actually looks like when you have to run to the chopper or when the chopper appears in your game when you have that mission point of endgame. So it does highlight that within this trailer, like a slight glimpse of it or what to expect when that does occur. Nothing too much. Obviously, it's going to make you play the game and try to test it for yourself, and that's kind of expected with any game, but this was a slight teaser, slight gameplay snippet of what we can expect when we do get to play it. But mates, as always, tell me your opinions and thoughts in the comment section down below. If you are interested in the game and you want to see more of this before it does get released, and are you excited for it, tell me in the comment section down below. If I did miss anything in the trailer, also place it down there. It does help out with our community and understanding what we can see within these trailers before the game is released. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button to keep up to date with our content. And as always, it is a pleasure to have you mates on the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.